So OPPO decided to launch its latest OPPO F7 flagship here in Mumbai at NSCI at a very glitzy launch event. My idea was to hobnob with Rohit Sharma, Hardik Pandya and the rest of the Indian cricketers, but I ended up checking out the phone instead. Hi, I'm Ershad from Mr. Phone, and here are my first impressions of the OPPO F7. Before we jump into our first impressions, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified about more such awesome tech videos. The OPPO F7 comes in 3 color variants, all of which are glossy, glass-bodied fingerprint magnets. There are no two ways about it. However, I quite like the variant with the diamond cut rear. When looked at this black colored F7 at an angle, you can see unique diamond-like patterns. It looks attractive and premium. Obviously, the F7 also comes with a notch, and this helps reduce the screen to body ratio. But unlike the V9, there are slightly thicker bezels all around. On the flip side, just like the V9, the chin has a thicker bezel, and I feel that breaks the entire symmetry of the design. Coming back to the notch, I think I will have to really get used to more phones sporting one sooner than later. The notch obstructs a 6.23-inch display with an aspect ratio of 19:9. This is an IPS LCD panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2280 pixels. As far as I could tell, the display felt pretty reflective. But let's not forget that I was at a demo zone filled with artificial lights. I'll have to review the device in real life conditions to find out how it really fares. The F7, once again like the V9, comes with a micro USB port instead of Type-C one at the bottom, which is definitely a bummer. All in all, the phone's glossy exterior looks attractive, no doubt, but you'll have to use a case to protect it from accidental damage and scratches. Evidently, OPPO roped in experts to wax eloquent about the AI-based selfie algorithm, which was incidentally first launched in the F5. There's now a 25-megapixel front-facing camera with Sony's new 576 sensor. Coupled with the AI-based software which is demoed, the F7 comes with quite a few new tricks. For one, there are the new AR stickers just like we demoed on the V9. Some might find it silly, but for what it's worth, Snapchat built an entire app around it. Also, the front camera can now identify 296 points on your face, up 20% from the F5. This helps the camera identify your facial features accurately and make your selfies look better. I did take a few selfies at the event and they looked good on the phone, but that is definitely not enough to judge the camera's quality. The same goes for F7's 16-megapixel rear camera. Oh, lest I forget, both the cameras come with a dedicated portrait mode for enhanced depth effects. Stay tuned to my full review to find out what I think about the phone's front and rear cameras. As of now, they look good on the phone. One of the most interesting things about the OPPO F7, which the company didn't really highlight at the event, is the new MediaTek Helio P60 SoC inside the phone. While the name MediaTek might not inspire confidence in a lot of folks, the P60 is definitely an interesting addition. It is a new SoC and comes with a 12nm chip and has a neural processing unit as well. I'm really keen to test the performance of the P60 once the review unit comes in. The phone also comes in 2 variants, one with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage, and the other with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. I like the fact that OPPO has decided to go with 2 individual SIM card slots and a micro SD slot instead of a hybrid slot. Additionally, the new ColorOS 5.0 skin on top of Android 8.1 gives you access to gesture controls if you don't want to use capacitive buttons. These gestures, as usual, make the phone more intuitive and a lot of fun to use. And I can see myself using gestures over capacitive buttons any day. Overall, I think the OPPO has priced the base variant of the F7 incredibly well at 21,990, but the Rs 26,990 price tag for the 6GB variant feels a little steep in my opinion. However, what will be interesting to see is which selfie expert, the F7 or the V9, comes out on top. And I am also keen on benchmarking the P60 for the first time to see how it fares against the Snapdragon mid-range chipsets like the 636 and the 660. Stay tuned to Mr. Phone for a full review of the OPPO F7. Until next time, this is Ershad from Mr. Phone signing off. Tata.